In this video, I'll be discussing how to make an all-natural protein, fiber, and carbohydrate-filled meal, beans and rice. What you will need is a stove, a pot 5 to 6 inches in diameter to help with the portioning of the beans, a spoon to stir the beans and rice so they can be cooked evenly. As for the beans themselves, you can use black beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, lima beans, any kind of bean. It doesn't really matter much. Or you could even mix the beans together to create your own unique flavor. As far as the rice goes, I recommend brown rice. It's healthier. And then to add a bit of sweetness to the entire meal, you add honey. When adding beans to the pot, you will only add enough beans until you can no longer see the bottom of the pot. This will be enough for one portion for one person. And then you add water to the pot until it is about 1.5 to 2 inches above the beans to compensate for the water that will evaporate, as well as the water that will be absorbed by the beans during the cooking process. When making beans that have not been soaked prior to cooking, you'll set the stove to high to expedite the cooking process. And once the beans have floated to the top, you will then add rice as well as honey and allow the beans and rice and honey to cook. Once the water is almost completely evaporated or been absorbed by the beans, then you will take out the beans and rice. It is important to let the water level get low, because if you take the beans and rice out too early while there's a lot of water, the honey will just stay in the water and your beans and rice will not be as sweet. And then once you're done with that, you have completed the task of making beans and rice. Enjoy.